how to manifest anything you want using the power of your mind. It all comes down to the power of your awareness and your ability to have subjective control. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Nik the Mystik, and in this video, we're going to dive into some of Neville Goddard's teachings and shift your awareness into a higher state where you can manifest like the powerful creator that you are. Your imagination is able to do all that you ask in proportion to the degree of your attention. All progress, all fulfillment of desire depend upon the control and the concentration of your attention. Attention may either be attracted from without or directed from within. Your attention is directed from within when you deliberately choose what you will be preoccupied with mentally. It is obvious that in the objective world, your attention is not only attracted by, but is constantly directed to external impressions. In an ever-growing technological world where every form of external stimuli is vying for your most precious resource, your attention, and undoubtedly getting it while intentionally controlling your brain's chemical responses and emotions through giving you hits of internal dopamine releases, spiking your cortisol levels, and creating dysregulated nervous systems, keeping you in a constant state of fight or flight, it's so easy to see why only a very small percentage of the population are achieving specific things and living in ways that most aren't, while the majority are stuck in loops and spells of hypnotism, not actually able to change their lives or take full control of their reality. As we are letting our objective reality dictate our reality, in other words, the reality outside of us, rather than our subjective reality, which is the internal reality in our own mind, we are the servants to our creation capabilities rather than the masters. There is an enormous difference between our attention directed objectively and our attention directed subjectively, and the capacity to change your future depends on the latter. When you are able to control the movements of your attention in the subjective world, aka your internal world, you can modify or alter your reality as you please. But this control cannot be achieved if you allow your attention to be attracted constantly from without. Each day, set yourself with the task of deliberately withdrawing your attention from the objective world and focusing it subjectively in your internal world. In other words, concentrate on those thoughts or moods which you deliberately determine. Then those things that now restrict you will fall and fade away. I want you to think of your life as a movie set, and you are the director. You are the one in charge of how the scenes play out. The way in which the characters fulfill their roles. Roles sounds really good right now. I'm so hungry. And the entire vibe of each set and scene. When we are constantly giving our attention away to the external world, we aren't even anywhere to be found on set, and forgot that we were even a world-class director to begin with. When we are consciously, deliberately, and consistently directing our attention back inwards to create the set of our movie called life within our own mind, we remember that we were divinely designed to create everything that we desire to absolute perfection. The day you achieve control of the movements of your attention in the subjective world, you are the master of your fate. You will no longer accept the dominance of outside conditions or circumstances. You will not accept life on the basis of the objective world because you know exactly how to morph it in your subjective world. When you can begin controlling the movements of your attention, you will awaken within your own inherent divine imagination, where all things are created and can manifest anything from the quantum realm into the physical realm. Something very profound that recently occurred to me is that if you were to look all throughout history at the greatest teachers, mystics, and masters, one thing that all of them have in common is that 99.9% of the time they are shown in meditation in lotus pose. They are ancient masters, teachers, sages, and mystics whose teachings have been passed down for millennia for a reason. They knew that this reality is all about being a master of your mind. For what you create in your mind is what you create in your physical reality. When man becomes lazy, distracted, and unfocused with his mind, and becomes a servant to an outer force telling him what to do, is exactly when he loses sovereignty of his own ability to use his imagination, which is the very key to creating his reality exactly to his specific liking. The way to manifest anything you want using your mind is to take your attention away from the outside world and to focus it solely on your inner worlds and become so accustomed to expanding and creating your inner worlds like the director of your own movie set that your physical world has no other option, no other choice than to conform to that which you have created in the scenes of your own mind. When we can consciously get into the control system of our subconscious mind, reality begins bending for us, as we've already pre-paved all of the scenes of our movie, for our script has already been written. That means that the people and the experiences that you encounter will naturally fit the roles of your movie. But when we don't become mental alchemists and leave all of the unconscious programming in our subconscious mind, that means that the things that are most dominant in your vibration, which are usually negative experiences such as traumas, will then continue to perpetuate in your life, simply because the subconscious mind is still playing them out because you haven't written a new script. So at the end of this video, I want you to get out your journal, the notes in your phone, or open a Google Docs and write yourself a new movie script called My Most Ideal Life, and allow yourself to get into a stream of consciousness and let the words flow. None of this is about writing down what you think you can get. It's about what you fucking want, because what you want creates your reality. What you decide creates your reality. Leave a comment below and let me know one way that you are going to be the director of your life. And let's become the masters of our reality together. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more videos like this.